Welcome to the podcast.
So today, it's a very hot topic right now. UFOs, aliens, maybe even balloons. Those giant ones that pop up from drains. You just never know.
I made a balloon dog today.
Really? Would you like to go grab it for us all to see?
Sure.
You made that yourself.
I made this all by myself.
Splendid.
I made it for myself.
That's amazing, Brain. So, is it moral to make balloon animals?
Yes.
Did they consent into coming into this world?
No, but this is what they're meant for.
Okay, go.
No!
Go. Okay, going back to aliens. Balloons, UFOs, alien. You know what? There's been a lot of talk. Like, just this weekend, shot down over Lake Michigan, there was an unidentified flying object. Now, there's a lot of theories about this object. One of the theories I heard one of the things I think is getting conspiracy theorists are getting confused about is UFO doesn't necessarily mean a flying alien disc. What do you guys think?
Well, most of the time in history, it's either been a military vehicle or drone or something, or it might have been something from a foreign government, right?
Or a foreign planet.
But 90% of the time, it's just us testing stuff. But I don't think our government would test something over Lake Michigan, because there's a bunch of people out there by Lake Michigan and be like, oh, what's that? Take a picture of it, you know? So I think it's more likely that it would be something either from just some random guy flying a drone, which is improbable but possible, or a foreign country. I mean, we saw that balloon that came up last week. It could be something similar to
Balloons. There's been at least 3.
3?
If
that we know about.
Over Lake Michigan, wouldn't people have seen it, though?
That's what I'm saying, though, because that's why the government wouldn't be flying tests over Lake Michigan.
Even around our area, people have claimed after that story came out that they saw UFOs that night too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about that one.
You can claim anything. Yeah. When someone hears there's a UFO sighting, they're like, wait, maybe I saw a UFO too.
Yeah, because you just see a plane fly over, you're like, oh!
All the crazy people come out of the woodworks.
That's the moon.
So, it's most likely a government thing. Or a foreign government thing.
Almost definitely.
Well, how all the conspiracy theorists come out is because UFO, they always think it means alien spaceship, which it doesn't. It means unidentified flying object.
But probably there still are aliens somewhere.
Probably.
I would say.
So that's a very interesting topic, talking aliens, when it comes to the Catholic faith. Because aliens...
What a transition.
There's no one to say aliens don't believe in Jesus and love him.
Exactly.
How would aliens know about Jesus?
Maybe... you don't know the ways of God.
Fair enough.
Maybe
there's alien Jesus. Like, we got Jesus over here, and alien Jesus went to the aliens.
At the same time, maybe. Or maybe at their own time frame. I remember there was...
Probably a different time.
Yeah. Depending on where they were in evolution. When they needed Jesus the most.
That has to have happened.
Yeah.
Because that is where aliens come into... Where Catholicism comes into talk with aliens. Is Jesus, if they are intelligent aliens, like us, would Jesus dying here be enough for them? Or would they need an alien Jesus? Because in all theory, Jesus dying here would technically be enough for them. But would be enough for them. They wouldn't then know it happened, so they wouldn't have him to believe in.
Maybe there's an alien Jesus out there right now, and we just need to find him.
Maybe there's a messenger. Maybe someone was like, yeah, I know you guys didn't really hear about this, but some dude did the whole Jesus thing over there, so now you guys are all good.
You just never know.
Like the Gentiles, basically the same thing, you know,
slightly different.
Well, obviously, but similar, because I mean, nobody in Europe knew about Jesus until somebody came in and wrote a bunch of letters or whatever.
And then Europeans killed a lot of people because of Jesus.
Yeah,
funny how this world works.
But who's to say that they couldn't have done the same thing on a different planet?
Yeah, but who would have went?
The Holy Spirit would have anointed somebody.
But it's a completely different thing than him actually being there.
Yeah.
Than just... It would just be another prophet.
Was Jesus... No, of course. But the prophet... Not a prophet. An evangelizer. Right? Because was Paul a prophet? No, he just told everybody something that had happened. So if Jesus already saved the aliens over here in Earth, then somebody would have to go evangelize the aliens over here and tell them about Jesus.
That means the aliens over here are learning about a planet they don't even know exists over here.
Maybe they did know.
And something amazing that's happening.
Maybe
Jesus
they
came
did
for
know.
all of them, but he loves you too.
Maybe the aliens already knew.
Maybe they're smart enough that they don't actually need to see it to believe
They were
it.
probably observing what happened on our planet because they were more advanced.
Because all aliens come to our planet no matter what.
And they were investigating Jesus like the Pharisees.
They live in that dark spot, because they have all those Dyson spheres and stuff.
Yeah. And then they were like,
Type
wow,
2 civilizations.
Jesus died for them. And me too. Maybe. Or maybe Jesus had a secret conference with the aliens.
Okay, these aliens we're talking about, are you imagining them as blue or green right
Green.
now? Green, Bobby?
Well, they could not even be humanoid. They could just be like little blobs of atoms.
And
or
you
they
think
could be
they'd
like
be
this
intelligent
big.
like humans?
Maybe.
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 Maybe they're flying ships around here right now and we just don't know.
This
They're so
is
smart.
I think-
100,000 times more intelligent than us. And it's this big. So an alien could be this big and still be intelligent.
Something interesting I saw about aliens would it be more scary to find the green people out there or to find yourselves out there?
Oh, humans? On
More
another planet?
humans.
Well, it depends on the nature of the green people.
I think it'd be easier to
Well-
find humans because you'd be like, okay, well, you already know how humans work. You have no idea how an
But
alien
why
would
would
work.
they be there?
Same reason we're here.
The how we got here though is so specific
Yeah, they're just...
compared
You
to
know how big the universe is? I would not be shocked at all if there's humans somewhere.
well somewhere, but first encounter.
If it was like on Mars Mars, you could say they probably just came from Earth. But like right outside or wherever, if you found them somewhere where they couldn't have gone from Earth,
Different solar system.
but still close enough that we knew the general area, that would be weird. Because wait, they've actually found a bunch of planets though that they say we could inhabit.
They
I
have.
forget what they're called. So it would not be improbable at all. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if it was humans.
But same exact humans, like no differences.
I mean, there would have to be differences because just of evolution.
Yeah. But would they then still be humans or would they be humanoid? How you're describing it?
If they are, depends on the DNA because there's a certain range of similarity that it's human, right? Like, people of other races have different evolution in their terms of skin color.
So you think it could be
But
green
they're
humans?
still humans.
That's why they could be green.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't think they'd be living in
But
a
I
planet
thought-
we could
You
live
have to have different chemicals probably in your blood and whatever to make your skin turn green.
So it probably won't be one of the planets like Earth. Darn.
Well, it still could be because they still are different than Earth.
Well, yeah, but if we could live there, it probably wouldn't have green humans on it.
I don't see why not. There could be all sorts of chemicals and minerals that we haven't even discovered yet, right?
Yeah. I just think it's funny because you don't know at all what you're talking about. Chemicals and minerals that we haven't discovered right. They make you green. Right, guys?
Hey, I'm using logical reasoning. Am I wrong?
I know. It's just it's slightly humorous right now.
All right. Well, I'm right, so I don't care.
Wow. So, do you think, Elon Musk wanting to go to other planets, should he be making traditional rockets or should he be making UFOs? The discs, the spinning discs. I mean, science fiction says flying discs work, so why aren't we making flying discs?
Here's the problem with UFOs. If they get flying discs to work, then people will have access to technology to make that work. And then, like, if someone random gets one flying around, there's gonna be so many UFO sightings.
We have hillbillies, of course.
Actually crazy
Well, okay,
people.
what's the chances? The first aliens come down in a flying disc. What's the chance?
So here's the thing. Where did people get this idea of a flying disc to begin with?
Probably some artist drew it.
Maybe.
It's probably a
Or they observed it.
Nope.
Probably somebody saw a frisbee and was like, "Oh,
aliens!"
They're coming. And then their cow disappeared. Somebody's just like, there's the origin.
I really want to know the origin of aliens wanting to steal cows.
Probably fascinated with them.
Probably farmers.
Cows are awesome.
How the farmers like, oh no, my cow's gone. It was the alien.
It's the crazy farmer.
Government, help me out here.
Yeah. Need some sort
maybe
of...
it was immigrants stole cows, and people were like, the aliens stole my cows."
And it was
then
just
people were like,
misinterpreted.
"Oh, it was the green from Mars."
Oh my gosh.
That's probably
Must have
it.
had some bad water or something along the way.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's actually not implausible. I don't
You know,
think
the
it's
weird
not
chemicals and minerals can make you green. you just never know.
They could.
They could. Exactly. So something
Are
else.
there not chemicals that make you white?
I don't know. Is it chemicals?
Why
that
are
make
you
your
white?
color? I think it's
Because of
genetics.
chemicals in your brain.
I don't think it's in your brain.
Like your DNA and stuff.
It's DNA. It's DNA or
Isn't
genetics.
DNA made of chemicals?
I don't know. DNA is made of a chemical building block called nucleons.
You should have said...
I don't think that
You
means
should have said
chemicals,
nucleants.
Nucleons, yeah.
Nucleants, succulents, and...
Well, there are probably some that could make you green. Somewhere out in the universe.
There have to be.
I bet if you tried every different combination
You would
possible.
die. Probably.
What?
Pretty quickly.
What determines the color of your skin? Pigment,
melanin. Many famous.
what determines the
say?
color of skin in baby?
At least we know we can't be a science channel.
You know what else you could do though? If you want to turn yourself green, you could tattoo your entire body green.
That's genius.
If you really wanted.
That is genius. You could be the first alien. You invent the flying disc, okay? The flying saucer.
Oh.
You get yourself tattooed green
You
by
would
like
get
a friend or
so
something.
much publicity.
You could be
from
the
that.
first
You
alien.
just use paint also.
Then they run some tests on you. It's like, wait, why is he flaking?
This is a human.
Oh my gosh, our atmosphere is turning him.
Oh, you're saying like
white.
impersonate an alien?
Mhm.
Yeah, you definitely get killed.
You definitely get caught.
Have you even seen E.T.? They would dissect you.
Ooh, I did not like E.T. as a kid.
Why not?
Not at all. When he turns all white, it was scary.
It was a very frightening movie for some children.
It was horrifying. You didn't get scared.
I had no emotion as a child.
You do have emotion now.
I was scared of Pokemon though.
Oh my god.
What?
Do you know the Pokemon movies? They always got too violent at the end, so I would watch like the first half, and then I'd have to go in the other room while the rest of my family watched
That's really
the
sad.
end.
Wow. That's a first, honestly.
First one.
It makes me feel
Scared
more
of-
logical for the things
scared
I
of
was scared of as a
Pokemon.
child.
Yeah, when I was like 4, so
4, yeah, you definitely remember it that
4
well.
to 12.
The trauma lives
Just
on.
kidding.
That's why he
Just
remembers
kidding.
it so well.
Definitely. And you'd argue you have emotions now.
A little trauma is good for you. What?
You have emotions now.
Minimal emotions.
Minimal
I
emotions.
don't
So
know
are you
why.
an alien?
Maybe.
Well, do aliens have emotions?
Then why aren't you green?
I don't know.
He doesn't have the weird
To
chemicals.
both of those
He
What
doesn't have the chemicals and minerals.
What
for it.
about you makes you not green? What is it called?
Pigmentation.
Nope.
There was another big word.
Isn't that?
That was a big word.
Something.
No, it was
pigment-
pigmentation.
Something.
It was
Pigmentation.
pigments.
I was right and you were wrong because I am smart.
I wasn't wrong. I asked you a question.
No, we were
How
just
am I
making fun
wrong?
because you're like staring at you're pulling words out of your head like chemicals and minerals. So, aliens.
Aliens.
Do you think so? Anything not on Earth is considered an alien, right?
A life form.
It's alien to us, unknown.
Do you think there are life in the waters in that one moon on Jupiter? That one, I think there's 3 or 4 moons, but there's one moon that they're sending a ship to soon to see if there's life in the water.
Possible.
Probably not,
Why not?
but maybe
It's probably pretty cold.
because it's the moon of Jupiter. It's not the most habitable
But think of the microorganisms living at the deepest parts of the ocean.
If they have different chemicals and minerals, they could be built differently too.
You're right.
They might be water people.
I could have put it so brilliantly.
They might be water people, like from Avatar.
Well, they're probably not people. It's probably like little bacterias.
It could be people.
Another big argument about space and aliens and all that stuff is, like, our ocean, for example, is barely charted. We know more about our solar system than we do about our oceans.
Kind of crazy.
Whoa.
So, do you think we should really be spending so much to explore space?
No.
When we should be exploring our own home planet,
well, space is cooler.
Closer to the core.
Space is more like iconic. It's like you look up at the stars, oh, what's up there?
That is why space gets so much exploration. People are naturally drawn to the heavens.
It's like, why do you buy an expensive car? Because it's awesome.
I think part of it is also for space versus the ocean is everyone sees the heavens. Only a certain percentage of people live by the ocean.
Yeah.
I think like some people say is, oh, stop exploring space, explore the ocean. Says you can explore both at the same time.
Yeah.
There's enough resources.
But also, what are we going to find in the ocean?
Well, the deeper down you go, seeing how other things live, there's new stuff being discovered down there every time people go down. New species, new everything.
And they haven't even gotten close to the bottom yet, so.
They haven't gone to the bottom?
Well,
the deepest points.
There's and the biggest ones, they've never been to the bottom.
How deep is the deepest part?
I have no clue.
But it's
pretty deep, though.
Yeah, pretty deep.
It's deep.
It's deep.
It's probably really hot. It's probably like right by the core.
Maybe.
It's probably boiling all the water.
It's like a hot tub.
Hot tub of death.
Underwater volcanoes going.
I don't think it goes down that deep to the core.
Close to the core.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Even moderately close to the core is very hot.
I don't think
Does it get below the crust?
I don't think.
Probably gets below the crust.
Because you have the crust, then there's the other thing.
The stenosphere.
The stenosphere.
That's stenosphere.
I think he's making words up again.
No, I took a geology
Nutrients
class.
and minerals.
Minerals and nutrients in the stenosphere of the
There are minerals.
That make things boil.
So
things boil beneath the crust.
It's like soft plastic, like more malleable than the crust, but it's really,
I doubt
really
the ocean
hot.
goes that deep.
We should figure it out.
But the issue with going down to the deepest points of the ocean is the pressure.
Yeah.
So you can't
But
just
with all the
down.
time and money that's been spent researching space and all that,
we should take space for the ocean.
We could No, I'm not saying that.
You're telling Elon Musk he can't return to his home planet.
No, he can go ahead and do that. I mean, I can see why he would want to do that so bad. I mean,
with all his children.
If you'd been away from home for your home planet for that long, I'm sure you'd be homesick as well.
To summarize everything we've been over, we started with the Lake Michigan. Then we went to morality of finding other aliens, Jesus and stuff. And we decided, we didn't really come to a decision, but we had a great conversation on it. What else?
Ocean.
Talked about the ocean.
Then we moved on to some broad space.
Minerals and chemicals.
Minerals and chemicals.
Which we are experts
merch
on
coming
both.
soon.
I don't think we talked about that. You want to talk about that?
No.
Okay.
And then we talked about the ocean and how the deep discussion of space versus the ocean. A conversation I'm sure we'll have again someday soon. Anyone else want to add to what you think was above Lake Michigan?
Probably spy balloon.
You think it was a balloon, Dylan?
It's most likely.
I'm pretty sure they confirmed it was not another spy balloon. Goodbye!